So today here I am in New York at the Intrepid Museum, and right behind me is the one and only Concorde. That's a sight to see right there. It's got 4 of these engines inside. Used to go about Mach 1 or 2. So that means it would take you from New York to London in about 3.5 hours. That's pretty cool. See a piece of history. There's the scramjets. Look at that. That's the exact sound it made. It looks super narrow. Like I'm looking at it, like it looks super narrow. We'll see how it looks like once we go in. Can't wait to show you what's inside, and I can't wait to see what's inside. So let's take a look.
Welcome aboard.
So dark in here.
Yeah.
Should have brought a flashlight.
Hello folks, welcome aboard guys.
Are you enjoying your first class experience aboard the Concorde?
They don't have any first class.
The whole plane is first class. Yeah, this is first class.
I don't know, you didn't
Hi
have
my
big
friends,
ass
how we doing?
seats.
So, finally here in the Concorde. It's really spacious. It's nothing really special though. The windows are super small. It's like the tiniest windows I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why they couldn't make the windows bigger. And the seats are all plastic, just like at Grandma's house. But and they got this Mitsubishi heater. Never seen a heater that looks like an AC. They got like a footrest right here. It's like the most jankiest footrest ever. So you put the luggage and stuff.
Commercial jets fly around 36,000 up to maybe 38,000, 40,000. Concorde flew at 60,000.
Why did it fly higher?
Well, the air is very thin up there. You don't really run into many clouds. For supersonic flight, that's perfect because you have a lot less friction.
How come regular aircrafts don't go that high?
It's too thin for the engine.
Oh, okay.
A lot of it is they would lose power.
Oh, I see.
Concorde had 4 turbojet engines, which are they have much more powerful compressor blades. They're a bit more complex, and they're specially designed for supersonic flight.
Why are the windows so small?
Great question. At supersonic flight, fuselage is experiencing a lot of friction, which creates a lot of heat. You have a lot of kinetic heating, and the metal, the aluminum, actually expands and contracts. They made these windows small to avoid cracking. Now a square versus a circle, not a really strong shape, and they're large frames. They lost a couple of comets in terrible, terrible accidents where cracks formed in the windows and basically the aircraft broke up over the water. And that was only in the probably the late 40s, early 50s. So those accidents were very fresh in the minds of Concorde developers. And when they heard that the fuselage would flex and do all this stuff at supersonic speed, they did everything they could with these small windows to ensure they didn't have an accident like that yet.
This is a typical passenger on the Concorde. He's playing on his phone. He wears his yellow Crocs. The yellow Crocs helps with the expansion of the feet when
Exactly.
when in a compressed cabin.
Exactly right.
So we're in first class, and you can see by this plexiglass right here, it keeps the premium class from the scum class. Nice separation, so they can't use the toilets up here. They use the toilets all in the back of the plane, and that's luxury right there. Windows are small because of the fuselage expands like a boner, and they don't want the glass to crack. This is definitely a cool experience. If you're in New York, I definitely recommend you come check out the Intrepid Museum and definitely pay for the Concorde experience. You'll be sitting in an airplane seat before your flight getting out of New York.
Okay, we're getting ready.
About a year where Concorde was not flying because they have to investigate the aircraft to figure out why.
It's actually not as satisfying as like consumer devices. I guess no one was really worried about.
They're flying.
It's definitely more destructive.
Oh, like these.
Dress rehearsal.
Oh, there's a toilet. Concorde toilet.
Middle panel. Concorde
look at that.
Straight to the runway.
Secret document.
34 pounds is the maximum. Nowadays people got like bags heavier than that. These are what the engines look like from the back. A lot of foliage, and got the pier here. Right here, the pier in New York. Nice day in New York. Nice day for a visit to the Intrepid Museum, that is. Look at this helicopter. Oh, this one's so cool. Beware of blast. Like that. Behind me is the Space Shuttle Enterprise. It's like a cruise ship for space, cruise liner for space. .40mm quad gun mount.
There's definitely no signs of the fancy.
Yeah, you should try it out, man. Get the guns in place.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Built-in sounds. I got the deli slicer there. Make the deli grade sandwiches. This is a mess hall. Here's a gallery of cameras. Look at that. Imagine having to carrying that, all the weight on your neck. Here's where they develop the girly photos. And this plane is huge. Like it's the Peggy Carter cosplay uniform. All these cool ships here. Ships, planes, jets, everything. All the above. The X-Men plane right over there. The door comes out and they wheel in Charles Xavier.